let's jam.
And boom. What's up? God damn it, welcome back to another edition of Tell Me a Joke, the guideline of Chasing the Dream. I'm your host, the maniacal Menace, Kyle Smith. Say the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. And today, god damn it, with the most adorable shirt, what is that? That's the Chainsaw Hands guy?
Yeah, Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man. We just fuck trying to find a better name. Just Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man. It says everything it is in the title, and that's all I want.
That's all you need.
I don't want to have to go 3 episodes in to figure out what My Hero Academia is.
No, first episode. That way. That is true. First episode is just lots of bloods and chainsaws, and it's a very interesting show. And you have a picture of Jesus holding the little chainsaw puppy thing, pig, whatever it was.
It's very much they are the same character. Ponchetta is very much the Jesus allegory.
Oh, okay.
Oh, absolutely.
I've only seen that one episode, and I was so compelled to watch that episode, and it wasn't even in English, and it wasn't dubbed. And I was like, I'm all about this right now. I really enjoyed that. By the way, put your hands together for the flying ukulele sensation himself, Thomas Goddamn Jones.
Oh, I'm super excited to be on this episode.
Clap it up.
Oh, yeah.
Clap it up. I got sound effects and everything. Get it in there. There it is. Hey. What up, Thomas, man? It's good to see you, dude.
It's good to see you, too. It's always good to see you, Kyle Smith.
Yes, sir. It's nice. We immediately hopped into some hot anime topic. Yeah, so have you watched, where are you watching your anime?
I watch everything on Crunchyroll.
That's the way to go now. I'm still Funimation.
Because so recently, like Crunchyroll's library and Funimation library got mushed up together.
Yes,
and you can catch everything on Crunchyroll. So
I got to switch over to Crunchyroll.
Yeah, honestly, that's the move.
That's the move. Yeah, that's what my partner told me. He was like, "Nah, nigga, is One Punch Man on Crunchy? Is the second season on Crunchyroll?"
I don't think it is on there yet, but I think it will get on there in 2024.
What is up with the holding of the second season? Like,
so what happened was Hulu bought the exclusive rights for the second season of One Punch Man.
Fucking Hulu.
And it's kind of like the same thing that happened to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, where you can watch Phantom Blood up until Golden Experience on Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
But if you want Stone Ocean, you got to watch that on Netflix, because Netflix bought the exclusive rights to Stone Ocean.
What? They just don't give a fuck how people go ahead and get their content. They're just like, like why would you switch it? I don't get it.
What's happening is all these mainstream is realizing that anime is like for real. Like people like anime. Like your favorite football players, your favorite singers, your favorite rappers. They all watch anime.
So everybody trying to get a piece.
Yeah, so they want that money. Oh,
right.
Who's calling me? Hold on. Hey, baby, you're on the podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're on your way back?
No, I'm still at the store because they are 89 and I am 94 in the deli. I'm
Deli
trying
meats.
to pay someone off to
Shout-outs.
switch numbers with me, and the crowd is not liking me.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It really is, because I'm a very likable person. But, French bread or pistolets?
French bread.
Ooh, of course.
Got it. Oh.
New
Yeah,
Orleans
of course.
niggas.
Let me get out of the way. Now I'm getting salty moves. Okay, go do your podcast. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, baby. I love you.
That was
I
perfect.
love you. Bye.
Bye.
What type of meat?
We're doing French dips.
Ooh.
So like roast beef, and then you do that in the anjou.
Yeah.
And then you throw it in the oven to boil.
Yeah.
And then you melt that cheese, get it all nice, and then you take the You take the gravy and you just put it in a little bowl and you dip that shit.
Get the fuck out of here. That sounds like a good time.
Oh, that's the best time.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, so I don't get that fancy at the house. That sounds amazing, though. So back to this anime, because I am very intrigued, because you're well versed.
I am.
When it comes to the animation, to the Japanimation. I love it. I love it. You know, I dabble. Like my thing is My Hero, and I'm waiting for My Hero to come back out. But like you said, it takes a long time before you understand what My Hero is supposed to be, compared to how you saying Chainsaw Man. Boom, immediately you understand it's a man with some chainsaws.
Oh, absolutely.
And he's about to fuck some shit up. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What am I on right now? I just finished Demon Slayer.
Okay.
You on that Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is really. I enjoy shows with the graphics real good and a very good storyline. Like I don't like when the storylines get too far fetched. Like,
oh man, that's my shit.
I don't mind sports like anime. I don't mind those, but they gotta be a sport that I fuck with. Like the volleyball one and the baseball one, I heard they're really good, but I'm like, I don't. It's volleyball though. I don't wanna.
But in watching it as an anime and not like as a volleyball anime, you'll be like, okay, I like the story. This fits all the beats.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, oh shit, like this is the main ace. He's really good at the serves. How did I know that? How did I know that? Oh look, he's going for the setup. Oh, the block. What is this? What
am I saying here? Oh shit! 6 episodes in, you will most likely get invested.
I got like that on Yuri on Ice.
Yuri on Ice.
Yeah, it's a gay figure skating anime.
They just bringing it in now, because before they used to slip in the gayness. Now
we're just homosexual men.
Yeah,
figure skating.
Oh, my wife loves it. Like when Baki Hama.
Oh, I fucking love me some
my God.
Baki.
Have you seen the new episode? Have you seen the new season?
I saw the first episode of new season when Pickle breaks out of the ice.
Oh yes,
I need to finish it, but everybody's been telling me it's so good.
It is so homoerotic.
Oh, absolutely.
And oh my God, for no reason, just boom, bulge everywhere. That's how I used to draw my characters way back when I was in like the fucking in '97.
Oh, like the Super Universe.
Yeah, boom. You see every muscle. And do we put clothes on them? No,
nah,
hell no. Everybody takes their clothes off. Everybody takes their clothes off and shows their rippling muscles and shit.
We're gonna grapple on each other. We're gonna say we're fighting, but really,
they do some real brutal man on man. Just like, oh, is this love or are y'all angry with each other? You don't really know, but it's all sensual at the same time.
It's very interesting. So like you say that, and there's like a lot there's a lot of like homo like eroticism in anime, because like there's always the relationship between men, and they always frame it as, I have to be stronger because you're here.
Yeah.
Because I have to be stronger because I have to be stronger than you.
Yeah.
But then there's always an arc where like that guy goes away and they have to do this whole thing of, who am I without you?
That's exactly what it is with the last season. It's like he has a sexual fetish because Pickle is there. Like Baki is like, ooh, what? You are somebody that I can eventually fight. We can become friends. Oh, I love this.
It's like we can discover ourselves like through this physical action between each other.
Right.
Discover selves about each other and ourselves.
He's like, it makes me so hot that you're so strong.
Mama's home, I guess.
Well, that was a quick store run. Like right around the corner.
Oh yeah, like literally, dude. Where we are right now, we're close to everything.
That's what's up.
Like probably like 5 minutes away from like anything like I could need.
Yeah.
15 minutes away from the city. Like absolutely close to everything right here.
That's convenient as hell.
That's so convenient.
Yeah. But so all right. So that's the last one that I've just recently finished watching was Baki. which is that's my all time right there. That's one of my top tiers next to My Hero.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're all over the board though.
Oh, I'm everywhere.
Yeah, and I see. I need to get Crunchyroll so I can be where everybody else is at. Because I don't get the like the one with the king, King's Ransom.
Oh, Tale of Kings or Journey of Kings,
something like that.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then with the little kid, the little deaf kid and everything, he talks to the little blob and shit. Yeah, I wouldn't have known that if my little cousin would have told me anything about it. And I'm like, how'd you find this? Like, and then watching it, oh my god, and Kotaro Lives Alone.
Yeah.
Just a gem of no fighting or anything, just an adorable show. And it's like, what? How did this? Why? I mean, there's little kids that actually do that. I've seen the live version of these little kids that just go around, and it's like, what the fuck, Japan? You know, that's like, why are you just allowing this to happen? Yeah, but it's an adorable show. I do enjoy it. It's like the more stories like that come up, you know, like Case Closed. Case Closed was my shit.
Ooh,
like just somebody that's turned into a child, and now you have to solve problems with an adult brain but a child body.
Oh,
How do you go about that?
You're into the out of body anime.
Yeah,
like I've been turned into a slime.
Yeah, it's like okay, adjust to life now. And I've always wanted to finish watching the entire season to see if he ever becomes like a person again, like a normal person again. And I never can find where like all of them are at. It's
Crunchyroll.
I guess I gotta get Crunchyroll.
And it's funny because there's like a bunch of episodes like I always remember like where he'll solve a case and they'll be like, "Hey man, I know who you are. We can turn you back right now." And he's like, "No, because I want to catch the dude."
It's like, I mean, you catch him in a big body too.
You're like,
it's like
why?
Big with Tom Hanks. It's like it seems like this. All right, you would want to, you still want to be a child, and it's just weird because they make the dynamic that, we have this kid, and he's actually an adult, but this person this crew that he is running with, they are actual children. Right. And this person that's in his crew actually has a crush on him. How do you deal with that? And it's like, what are we doing? What do we do? We're almost crossing the line
like,
here.
I don't even know where the line is.
Yeah.
I walked past the line and it's on
dusty.
The ceiling?
Where is it? No one knows. I mean, they know. They understand what they're doing, but it's just...
Oh yeah,
and then how should I feel about this?
And like the older girl was like his girlfriend when he was older,
right?
And like she's like, I recognize him in you a lot, and I fantasize. And it's like, where's this going?
Yeah,
what are we doing?
How? Like he is in a child's body now. You can't lust for this child. So, but also he's trying to solve this fire ass case. It's like, what are we?
It's like, what are we doing? What happened? This guy killed himself with an ice knife? What?
The old ice knife incident. That is. I have heard. That man. That show is one of the shows that I'm always put down that other people need to see. That, Fantastic Max, and Mighty Max. Like, that's one of the shows that they are hard to find, but when I tell people about them, if they have seen them, they're like, yeah, but if they haven't seen them, when I explain the show to them, they're like, what? Like, why would you watch it?
Can I tell you the show that I think about when you talk about that?
Yeah.
Same show. It's a show like, I tell people about it and they're like, either like, I have no idea what you're talking about, or like, oh man.
Right.
Okay. Kablam.
Kablam! Yeah, I love Kablam, where comics and cartoons collide. Yes. Kablam was my shit because they had a whole bunch of little sketch that was on there that like Snookums and Meat. Snookums and Meat was a part of Kablam. Right. Life with Loopy was on Kablam. and
Angela Anaconda.
Angela Anaconda.
And then that became a standalone series for like 2 years.
Yeah, dude. I don't. You could probably find Kablam on YouTube, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you can you can find some episodes somewhere.
Yeah,
for a while. So like the move to watch anime, it used to be Verve.
I've never heard of Verve.
So I had Verve, and what Verve was, it was a series of like channels on this one streaming platform. So on it was Crunchyroll, Funimation, Curiosity, Rooster Teeth. It was something like called Meebo or whatever, and it was like a lot of like African programming and Shudder.
Shudder, okay, I know Shudder.
So on this app, it would be like just a bunch of stuff just everywhere that you can find. Anything that you really wanted to watch, you can watch it on there.
Yeah.
And the Frederator.
The Frederator.
Yeah. Frederator, it's like a cartoon collective. Like you can still watch their stuff on like YouTube.
Yeah.
But when they were working on like actual like programming and like the Frederator team is what's behind like Adventure Time. Pendleton Ward was a part of Frederator.
Okay.
So it was like a lot of really cool, interesting stuff. And on Frederator, they actually had like just random cartoons that would pop up every once in a while. And they had like all 3 seasons of Kablam. And I remember binging them for like the next like probably like 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And at the end of that 5 weeks, it went away, and I was so upset.
You know what is another show that I like to bring up that I finally found that they only did 1 season of, and I think Rob McClellan, the guys from one of the guys from It's Always Sunny, they made this cartoon called Unsupervised. It was on FX. And they only had 1 season of it. And it was like these little degenerate kids growing up, it just the whole show was silly. It was, they would go to school, but they wouldn't have parents. One of them didn't have parents. One of them had a broken arm, and he always wanted people to smell his cast. But they had a black guy. He was played by Romani Malco, the guy from 40-Year-Old Virgin, the black guy.
Right.
Yeah, that's him. He was played by him, and he was always friend. It just, the whole show itself, for its time, like it looked like it got overlooked, but it's just a really funny show. And I wish they would do like another show, but I don't think it's ever coming out ever again. It's like, damn it.
Oh man. A little underrated gem I'm watching right now on HBO Max. It's called Fired on Mars.
That's my shit.
Yeah, you like Fired on?
That was good.
Yeah, you would like that.
Good. That was good. It's kind of like if you've watched Netflix, Captain Fall.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
All right.
Yeah. I like how it's drawn, and also isn't that Owen Wilson?
Yeah, I want to say so.
Or Luke, which not the one with the nose.
It's one of the Wilsons.
I think it.
Wow.
Yeah. Now I'm mad that I think it's whatever. Anyway, one of them. But yeah, that is a really good show. I enjoyed that, and I'm waiting for that to come back out. You know, it's a good gem that you might not have catched. Have caught. It's on HBO Max. Royal Crackers.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's got Andrew Santino on it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he plays one of the guys. Man, Andrew Santino's been doing a whole bunch of shit. Like just sneakily around. He's sprinkling in a whole lot of shit. Like he was in the last House Party.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah. No, so was Schultz too. Schultz was in that bitch as well. But yeah, he did. There's just a lot. And I really like. Have you seen Cheeseburger?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. That like people with concept performances like that. Like the reason it's called Cheeseburger is in like Tom Segura's last special.
Right.
The reason it's called Sledgehammer is because there's a bit that leads up to why it's called that. And so I like that, you know, there's more people doing stuff like that instead of just being like, boom, this is my next special. This is what it is. Like, you know, Bert Kreischer's got Birdie Boy. It's just, that's just the name, you know, or But you get it.
Right.
Yeah. So like, and I forgot where I was going, but still, it's these specials there. I do it. Oh, Andrew Santino. That's what I was talking about.
Okay, yeah.
Him bouncing around, being everywhere, and that show right there. Like I had, I sat Eric down and I watched it. I was like, "Hey man, check this show out." He's like, "Man, what it's about?" I was like, "Well, it's about this. They basically own a cracker company called the Royal Crackers,
Right?
And basically it's their dad's company, but their dad's in a coma right now, but he's still alive, so they roll him around everywhere." But he don't wake up or nothing like that, and they just kind of like stifle through his money and do a whole bunch of shit. Andrew Santino is a dude that he's played. He was in like a rock band, but a long time ago. So, but he's still trying to relive that like rock band.
Okay, I think I've seen like commercials for this.
Yeah,
he's kind of like a Fred Durst type.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, his band is called Tank.
Okay, I think I've seen.
It's silly as shit. And I'm like, oh. I like this. This is a good gym. I want another show of this to come back out. But like I don't really see it advertised or anything like that anywhere.
Right.
But I just trust HBO. HBO's been around for a while. You know, home box office. You know, they've been here before. Like I've looked at HBO as if like they're the top competitors, but secretly. Like they ain't saying shit, but they've been running shit for a very long time. Like when you would want to watch movies way back in the day, like your family would sit around the TV and then watch HBO.
Right.
Like that's what, and then eventually it came to a box to where you had to buy HBO.
Right.
And then after that, you know, then other things came out, like fucking blockbusters and shit. And now there's no more Blockbuster. But HBO is still here. Yeah, and then you got all these streaming sites, all these other shits that came out, Netflix and all that.
Yeah.
Nigga, and HBO is still there. Like
still
they have the top quality of comedy shows and also just shows in general that are on there. You know, it's gonna be an adult show. Yeah, but they do have, like, I like that they have everything else on HBO now, like Adult Swim and all that shit. That is nice. This merging of what they did.
Get everything in the same spot.
HBO's like, bitch, we still here. So you know,
we ain't going nowhere.
At all. Yeah, I enjoyed the shit out of it. So, nigga, how long have you been like playing the ukulele?
I would say over 10 years now.
Is this something you just picked up?
Yes. My friend had a ukulele, and we played in the band together.
Yeah.
So he would just always have it, and when we would like hang out after, like I would like bang around on it, and I was like, you know what, I'm actually gonna try and learn this thing.
What was your instrument before the ukulele?
So before I played ukulele, I played bass. Before I played bass.
Oh, you play bass?
Yeah, I have two basses. I have an electric bass and an acoustic electric bass.
Oh, you're token. I love it. Too bad we don't have basements.
Oh man.
That's dope.
Before I was playing bass, I played trumpet, trombone, and tuba.
Okay.
I played in my middle school and in high school band.
Yeah.
And after that, so in band in school, I played tuba and trumpet. And then I played for like a couple ska bands because ska was like really cool when I was in high school. Yeah, ska.
Ska.
Yeah.
What?
Ska.
Ska.
You know, like
SKA.
Yeah, SKA.
What is that?
So it's if you've ever watched a movie in the 90s where there was a skateboard scene.
Yes.
Yeah, they were probably playing ska.
Oh.
It's like dun 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 dun, and then like the horns.
Yeah. Okay. That's very specific. I like that. Okay. Okay, continue.
And I played in a couple ska bands, and like I found like a bunch of people played trumpet or saxophone.
Yeah.
But there were only like 2 guys in the scene that played trombone, so I taught myself trombone so I could play for more bands.
Right. Taught yourself trombone.
It's dude, It's once you learn how to like do your mouth, like because the real instrument on a trumpet, on a brass bell instrument, the real instrument is the mouthpiece, because because you can play the whole thing without touching a button. You should be able to play all the notes. And what the valves do, they just manipulate it so it's just easier. But you can get through a whole scale without pressing a button.
That's amazing to know.
So once you kind of learn how to work your mouth in a bigger mouthpiece, and then you start kind of feeling around, with the trombone. Like I can't read music at all. Can't read music at all. But I can hear something and I can match sounds, and I can be like, okay, that sounds cool. All right, that matches. Okay, that's an octave. Okay, yeah, I can figure it out.
Yeah. Wait. So you were just playing on repetition?
Yeah, just kind of listening and then just kind of matching sounds and vibrations, and then being like, okay, so when they start doing this stuff, I need to be here.
Yeah.
And I faked my way into like several bands.
Holy shit. That is amazing. You're a real fucking drum line happening right here. Oh my god. Yeah. That's like, I know, well, my brother could do something like that. He could just pick things. So every time you were playing the ukulele, you would just, there's no notes that you just know.
No, I've actually like sat down and like tried to learn. Like, okay, these are the notes, these are the chords, these are the progressions.
Okay.
Trombone was the only thing I was like, fake it till you make it.
Yeah. So you do read music?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somewhat.
That's amazing. So all right. So it went from trumpet to trombone, and then you slid. So you just started. Meaning you just started banging around. Meaning you just started playing, and then what made that stick? What made that be like, nobody really does this?
No, it's just fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
And when you learn, like a lot of people, like if you learn how to play guitar, a lot of people will shit on people that they call it the 4-chord song.
Yeah.
That's C, G, A minor, F.
Yeah.
Because number one, those are like the easiest chords to play, and it's very recognizable. So like a bunch of different songs use those 4 chords, and a lot of people shit on people that use those 4 chords for stuff.
Hello.
Hey, Noel. They're being good. So like they shit on a lot of people. Oh, it's like these 4-chord songs. I guess we're listening to like fucking Train or Somewhere Over the Rainbow. But the thing is, like, that acclimates you to like switching, and like it's the basics of like these are some of the positions that your fingers are going to be in. If you can do these, then you can figure the rest out.
Because you play bass.
Yes. Well, bass is a whole nother monster.
Is it? That's why it's difficult for me to pick up. Just trying to teach myself.
So bass, I wouldn't say bass is like difficult to pick up. What you just need to think about is bass. You're the bottom. So the hardest part about playing bass is keeping rhythm.
Yeah.
It's keeping in time, and then realizing, oh, I can pull a bunch of bullshit in between beats.
Okay.
And once you learn timing, and so I learned this from watching Victor Wooten. Do you know who that is?
No.
Victor Wooten is, I would say, most people would say, probably the best bass player to ever live on this earth.
Oh.
And he gives these lessons, and in a lot of the lessons, he's like, if you play the wrong note, don't worry. If it's in time, you can build back up to your root note.
Yeah.
So once you realize that playing raw notes doesn't matter, you'll just learn the board, and then you can just do whatever you want. As long as you're in rhythm.
See, I can get the rhythm part down. It's just these tiny fingers don't want to go where they're supposed to go when they need to go. Like I've actually started trying to learn like bridge and in chords and such, but trying to get to where I need to go, they're not trained yet.
It's just practice, and it's just doing a lot of finger stretches and try and get them, you know.
What's a quick way to learn when you're trying to pick up like an instrument? Is it learning one set chord progression, or trying to learn like the beginning of a song?
So I would say for stuff like for like ukulele and guitar, I would say learn a song, because what that does is, like, let's say you learn "I'm Yours," so that's C, G, A minor, F. You know 4 chords now. Now learn a new song. Oh, this new song that I'm learning. They use an A minor and a G. I already know how to do those. Now you just need to learn how to do 2 more chords. Then now you know 6 chords. Trying to do math in Mohawk.
Yeah.
And it's just like the more songs you kind of learn, and then like you'll go to like sites like Ultimate Guitar Tab, and then I would say always go to Simplify. Go to the easiest chords that you can figure out. And then by, learning different songs, you're learning more chords. Now, like, you know what stuff sounds like. Now you know which chords tend to go together in certain songs. And then you'll kind of learn why those notes go together in certain songs.
Kind of like picking up another language.
Yes. You start kind of learning the language. You start learning music theory. It's the worst thing ever.
Science. I was gonna say Rock Band, but like not Rock Band, like Guitar Hero. The one that actually shows you the simulator. Yeah. Do the simulators actually help with learning? Like the ones that you can play on like the PlayStation and such?
Yeah, kind of. It really does like show you like straight up, this is the note that you're gonna play at this point in time.
Yeah.
And what it's good for, it's like that whole exercise of not having to look at your hand to see where you are on the board. And it kind of helps like looking forward and seeing, first fret, first string, third fret, fourth string, and just kind of knowing, okay, this is the space they should be about, because that's what I can judge from the TV. Yeah. And then kind of like getting into that. Yeah, it's very visual without having to peek over at your hands.
That's... So I've tried to get into that, but I've never, well, I was like, I don't know how well this would do if I do get it for the PlayStation, but then, it'll just be sitting there, and then I'll have to get the whole other system and get it. I'm like, I want to learn bass in my own little time. Just be like, I picked up bass and I learned it. But it, like, there's too much. Like, I start getting deeper into like actual music theory and shit, and it's like, wait, no, this is a lot. This is a lot. This is more than what I want. Yeah,
try it.
It's like I just want to play and look smooth, but when you get in there, it's just like, oh, okay. Like, I don't want to read this much. Yeah, this is hurting me. So
look up some Victor Wooten.
Yeah.
And like kind of listen through his talks and see some of the exercises he does, and it really does help. Yeah. You'll really like start seeing a difference in both like your performance and like your attitude when you go to like playing.
Going down the rabbit hole, I ran into slap bass, and so I ran into a lot of Flea playing just his way of playing the bass, and I'm like, this is a whole nother level right here. Ooh, yeah, right. But him himself is talented as well, and it's just like, what you don't expect it just by looking, but nobody ever expects anything now. So it's like that's amazing to see how he goes about doing it, and I'm like, I think his hand's about as big as mine as well. So I'm like, okay, it gives me confidence. It gives me so much confidence. But I do, like, if I had to choose who I would like to play like, if there was a character and this is a game, and I'm like, choose your bass character, and I think I would go with Fleet. My style that I would want to choose would probably be Fleet, but I haven't seen Victor Wooten yet. I know it's probably nothing like that, but it's just Does he play extravagant basses as well, like 6-string and 7-string?
Yeah, he could play whatever he wants. There's one video that
of course,
it's absolutely amazing. One of my favorite Victor Wooten videos. He's doing a solo at a show, at a big show, and during the solo, his string pops.
Oh.
So what he does is like he starts like noodling down here, and he tunes his next string to be his E. And as he's doing that, like he's like still like hitting it.
Whoa.
And like as he's hitting it, like as he's tuning it, it's like still in tune with his bottom notes, but he's getting it back to E. And it's hard to like explain the ear and the talent that takes.
Yeah.
To
Especially
be able to
where he did that at a concert?
Yes,
like with
during
other...
a show. Yeah, so like drums are still going off. I think like guitar backs off because they realize like he's fucking around and he's like trying to figure stuff out.
Yeah.
But he's absolutely killing it. He's one of the best to ever do it.
How do you ever lose the ear? Like once you because you yourself pick up notes and just play. I mean, what you done with a trombone, like you're capable of doing that. Do you think that at some point in time,
It's mailman.
yeah, I'll let him know.
Yeah, I hate that.
Do you?
No, you kind of keep it forever. You'll start like listening to stuff, and what happens to me a lot, like I'll be listening to songs, just like being whatever, and I'll be like, I can play that, and then like I'll stop doing whatever I'm doing, and like I'll start picking up the ukulele, and I'll start like banging around.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, yeah, I figured it out, and then I'll never do anything with it.
My mom does that. My mom, she replicates a lot of other songs and such. She plays the keyboard and everything. So as well, she plays piano. And yeah, so like for her to do that, which it kind of trickled down to my brother. I was kind of sort of in something like that, but then I never continued the process of playing an instrument. But now it's like, yeah, you know, I want to.
The urge is there.
Yeah. That's I'll just like learning a new language. I just want to be that faceted now that like it's another realm in my brain that I know I would have that not everybody has, like playing chess.
Oh yeah, it's a different muscle that you get to flex.
Yeah.
It's something that I need to keep. I need to start working more. All I've been doing is just watching anime and playing video games.
It's amazing though.
It
What games
is.
are you on?
So Baldur's Gate 3 dropped last week, and
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes,
Okay, tell me more.
it is. It's D&D the video game, pretty much.
Dungeons and Dragons, the
Yes.
video game. Really?
Yes,
Is it an RPG?
yes.
Okay, but do continue.
It's you make your own character, and
Yeah.
if you play D&D, you already know.
Mhm.
You know, you pick your races, you pick your sub race, your class, your subclasses, and you
Ooh.
go on this pre-rendered adventure.
How? Okay, because I know it can get detailed when it comes to picking shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Because whenever I make a UFC character, it go 4 hours. 4 of them go into just making my guy. So, how long does it take to actually make? It might not take that long, but I understand.
Right.
Yeah. How long does it take to actually get all your attributes?
So to get all your stuff in, for somebody that's relatively new, that if you were to get on, have you played any Dungeons and Dragons?
No.
Okay. So for you to get on, and pick your characters, it'll tell you like, okay, if you want to do this, this, and this,
Yeah.
this is what you should do.
Ah.
So
I know exactly. Okay.
So
yeah.
then you'll be spending most of your time really just kind of how tall do I want my guy to be? How bulky? What kind of hair?
Yeah.
What kind of highlights? What kind of graying?
Yeah.
What kind of penis? Show me that dick.
Dick number 2. Dick number 2. That's the one I want. Yeah. So it's that elaborate because and so when you play, is it basically turn based?
Not the whole thing.
Not the whole thing.
So, when you're out and about and you're exploring, that's just kind of like free roam.
Mm-hmm.
It's a point and click. So, you know, you'll guide your character around the map, slowly unlocking it. You know, and like stuff will happen. Like you might run by something and you'll see like it rolls. Like it'll be like your survival check to see, oh, what's around me.
Yeah.
You know, if you succeed, then it shows you, oh, there's a mound of dirt here that you can dig through, and it's a chest and it's gold and some spells, or a helmet and some cool gloves.
It's weird that somebody just left their shit right here.
Yeah, like why would somebody just bury this here in the swamp?
Right here.
How was I able to dig in this mud like this? It's super fun. I play with I have 4 different characters with 3 different groups.
Yeah. That's exciting.
Yeah, and I was playing the early access before the game dropped, and before the game dropped, I had logged in like 200 hours on the early access.
God.
Because there's so much. Like, you can run through it with, you know, they might have, you might be talking to like this person, and you're a barbarian, so now you have a specific voice line for barbarian. So now you're like, okay, well, what happens if I was a rogue? So you go back and you do it as a rogue, completely different. Now it affects like how this guy likes you. It's like, oh shit, what if I was a human? And it's like, oh, they don't like humans. So next time around, I'm gonna be a half orc, and it's like, ooh, they like me because I'm a half orc because I'm all beefy.
Yeah.
So there's so much you can do, and so much you can change doing the same playthrough, already knowing what the fuck is in this dungeon and who I'm gonna fight, but how is this encounter gonna go now that I have these new voice lines?
Right. Oh, see, you are the perfect person to talk to about this, because you are like, out of all your facets, all of the facets that you have, you are a true game head. You used to host competitions.
Yes.
Like,
not, host or MC, I guess.
MC. Well, what, man? How is that? Like, how fun was that?
Sometimes it was like the most fun like I could ever have, and other times it was complete nightmares where I hated everybody.
What are these nightmare situations in amongst the chaos of people playing video games?
So the nightmare situations are when me personally does not like the people that are in bracket, or like sometimes like people pop off and they get into fights.
Really?
Yeah, dude. At certain scenes, and
I can understand that. Never mind. My bad. I'm tripping. Okay.
And like sometimes, and here's the thing: when you're like, the scene that we were playing in was relatively like harmless, but then like for some reason, like they all turned into like mean girls.
Oh.
And then like it's so funny when you see nerds swing on each other.
That's what I would assume. Because
like Smash Bros doesn't really get like that, but like every once in a while you'll get one dude that'll be like, "Hey, fucking go in that parking lot."
Whole lot of lip wrists just flying through the air. Jesus Christ. Trying to find, I could just imagine just like a whole bunch of let me hit you with my Jigglypuff. Nah, that has got to be the wildest scene to see. Yeah, I mean, but like how long did you do that for?
Man, I played competitively for like 5 years.
Oh.
Like after I moved out of my mom, so like from 19 to about 24, 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, now it is a huge phenomenon that, you know.
Oh, man. If I was more presentable, not in like the way of like, oh, tattoos and dreads and I smoke weed. My problem was like I would get mad at people and I'd be like, yeah, fuck you. And then they would cut streams.
Oh.
So they couldn't risk me having me on mic, like going off on
dropping
somebody.
Hot ones on them,
yeah.
Huh? I feel that. Fuck that. Don't censor yourself. Do you stream?
I did stream for a hot minute. I was playing a lot of Apex Legends.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fucking love me some Apex.
As soon as I got the PlayStation, Dishonored.
Okay. Yeah.
What's the other one? Where you it doesn't even matter because it was fun when you first would get them and then you'd play with a whole bunch of people on there. Now I'm like, man, give me a good adventure. You know, that's what I prefer now. The last thing that I just finished was Ghost of Tsushima, Iki Island.
Ooh,
it is beautiful.
Oh man,
it's such a beautiful game, and just the motion and everything, the extra shit that you can get. Have you played Ghost of Tsushima yet?
No, I haven't. I've been watching a lot.
Oh my goodness, that is a game that I would just like. I started playing it again just to play it over again with the new DLC and shit. But like I thought I was gonna start all over, and there was more to play. And I was like, oh shit, there's extra stuff here. There's extra stuff that why haven't? And yeah, good times just to lock yourself away. That and The Last of Us.
Okay, yeah. The Last of Us, real good.
That was. Have you seen the show?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really good show. I've been playing this game called Hi-Fi Rush.
Hi-Fi Rush. What is that?
So Hi-Fi Rush is it's a action adventure rhythm game. So it's a.
Is it on Oculus?
No.
Oh.
It's a. I play it on Xbox Pass.
Oh, okay.
On Game Pass, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's an action adventure beat 'em up rhythm game. So how it works is
beat 'em up rhythm game.
Yeah. So like you're walking around and you're exploring, the area, and the whole time a song is playing in the background, and like everything moves to the beat. Your character moves to the beat. The objects around you move to the beat, and the objective is to get through this level. And the more that you can like time your jumps to beats, time your dashes to beats, you'll get like advantages. Like you can dash once, but if you dash to the beat, you can dash 3 times. You can double jump if you jump to the beat. And then when you're in a fight, if you're fighting to the rhythm, as long as you're hitting these beats and you're hitting these combos, then you'll get like increased damage, increased shielding, increased like knockback.
That is an interesting concept to a game.
It's a lot of fun. I'm having it's too much fun that I'm having.
Wow. It's like Beat Saber. It reminds me of Parappa the Rapper, but it's nothing like that.
It's Parappa the Rapper if like he was still moving and like actually punching like stuff when
but
you
not
go
too
do
deep.
the punch kick.
Man, I don't think many people. I brought a Parappa the Rapper to one of my coworkers. He was like, "Man, what is that?" I was like, I can't explain it. I mean, you just have to see it back in the day.
Yeah, man, you just gotta believe.
And what was the name of that?
Hi-Fi Rush.
Hi-Fi Rush. They don't have that for like PlayStation, do they?
They might.
Okay.
Because I think it's on Steam too.
On Steam. What you think about that?
I love Steam. Steam is.
Do you have a deck? A Steam deck?
I kind of want one.
I don't know what they look like. I mean, it's a handheld.
They kind of look like the Switch.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like more like a PlayStation controller.
Yeah. And is it like a screen pops up or pops off or something like that?
No, it's kind of like the Switch, where it's like just the whole thing. The tablet is like the system.
Yeah.
And then you got like the your handles on the outside.
Right. Oh, okay. Like a Game Gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, a Game Gear.
See, you sort of heard the reference, right? Yeah. I've been around the block, man. Yeah. The man, deep
damn.
cuts over here. Yeah, my brother's probably jizzing his pants right now. He's like, yeah, you get him. Fucking Game Gear. Yeah.
The second division of Nintendo's like, yes,
yes,
recognition.
Thank you. Yeah, I do miss those proper handhelds that we had. I mean, I like that they're becoming smaller, and I like that you can do the remote play.
Yeah,
that has been fun. I haven't taken advantage of it as much, but I've had a PSP.
Oh, the PSPs were nice.
Yeah, my homie had a Vista, and I've always wanted to get a Vista just because that was the time when you could start downloading it to it was basically a PSP device that was downloadable. You can download shit to it.
Right.
And so I was like, I wanted the Vista, but now that you have this to where you can just go straight to your phone and just hook your phone up to a device.
Right.
I was like, okay, this is cool too. But now, my device, the little port don't work on it, so I'm like, well, this is gonna suck. I can't.
Now
really.
what do I do?
Yeah. So it's like, all right, I'll figure things out. I'm thinking about a Steam Deck as well, but it's like how often, like, I want it because I'm talking about it now. And,
right.
But how often will I play with it? When I get home, I'll be doing other shit.
Right.
So it's just like, I might as well, because I use it as a treat when I get home and actually to like get away from shit. But I do, like my wife, she always brings books everywhere.
Right.
I can use it as that instead of using my phone to play with. So Steam Deck, they just basically you download. What is it? Is it?
So as long as you're connected to like some kind of internet source, it is your Steam account. Everything on there is your Steam account.
Okay.
So just the same way that
they just have specific games for just Steam. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's your whole Steam account. So if you have BioShock Infinite on your Steam that's loaded on your, so I can take BioShock Infinite that's on my my tower
or
my actual PC.
Yeah. On you have the PC version.
Yes.
Of BioShock. Oh. Okay. So it's
as
all
long as
PC games.
Well, whatever you have in Steam.
So can you get PlayStation games in the Steam?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
But PlayStation also has PC versions of their games.
Some of them, yes. As long as they're not like PlayStation exclusives.
Yeah. Okay. The PC version of BioShock, how is that? I'm assuming that it's probably just the same. Yeah. But see, that's the one thing that I'm like, okay, because I just basically want a handheld that I can have that can play like all games instead of just these specific games.
Right.
But how are the games, the Steam games themselves?
Oh, they're like,
I mean, the games that they make, I would assume.
Oh no. So like Steam is like a like you can buy Mortal Kombat on Steam.
Okay.
You can buy, usually if it comes out, unless it's like a PlayStation exclusive that you got to go to the store and buy this game, Steam will most likely
you can have it. Oh, and you just basically download it to all right. Now, does this normally take up a lot of space?
Yeah, I mean, it takes up as much space as the game would.
Okay.
So, but my computer is like
right. Yeah, because I'm assuming since it's like PC, does it like has it gotten smaller? Like they don't, nothing zips down. They don't put it in a zip file or nothing like that. It's just everything's just a big file. Everything's gonna be like some gigs.
Yeah.
When it comes,
a lot of gigs.
All right, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, I might think about it. I still might think about it. Everything still costs the same price of a normal game.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that sucks.
You still gotta pay $60.
Controllers be so much too. That would eliminate controllers, I guess. How is the controllers on it? Well, what is your favorite controller? I would say.
So I'm using, what is it? It's not a Scuff. It's an off-brand Scuff. It's an Xbox controller.
I was just about to ask. I was like, is it more Xbox or is it more PlayStation?
No, I use Xbox. But I have the paddles on the back.
Yeah.
So when I'm playing like Apex, like I don't have to take my finger off the stick.
Okay. Yeah, I can't do Xbox controllers. That just
because you're a PlayStation forever.
Yeah. Yeah, but also just the way it sits in my hand and it's so bulky.
Okay.
Like I got they meaty, but they don't fit around.
They don't come all the way around.
Yeah, I can't do a real proper Hadouken. You know, I really gotta take the hand up off the back to come around.
You gotta go with the 2-finger technique. That's when you sit it on your
like the kids do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen people do that. That is very amazing. Like I'm like,
It's
how
very
you?
weird.
I mean, it's like basically like a little bit of joy box, like an arcade stand, basically.
Yeah, they just
when they put it down there on the knee. I'm like, nah, I don't. Nah, I gotta get in there. I need to have it in my palm, like an actual. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that you man, because all my friends, they all do something like out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
And like the extensive knowledge that they have on the things that they do, which other people don't know anything about. You know, that's amazing. That's what I love to like pick out of there. I'm like, oh, hold on, you do know about this, and like I didn't know it was that deep. I didn't know it was you were in the gaming community like that. Like when did hosting come about?
So I was a part of a crew that played at Smash Bros tournaments. And
Come on.
Yeah. And they were like, "Hey, we have open commentary right now. So if you wanna do commentary for a couple matches, just hop on."
Perfect.
You know? Yeah.
I'm a comic. Let me do this.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, okay, cool. And the first match, complete shit, ate shit. It wasn't good. But then, like, after kind of like watching like different commentators and like seeing what they do, and also like it's pro wrestling. You know, I love pro wrestling. Who are some of my favorite commentators? Gary the King Lawler,
Cool.
Taz. So like, it's like, okay, so like, I'm doing color commentary because obviously this dude that's sitting next to me knows like frame data. He knows like character reach. He knows all the numbers. So just let him spit out the numbers. Yeah. And when somebody gets a big hit, I just need to go in there like, oh, Ganondorf with the big boot. How does Wood come back from this next stop? You know, and then and like anytime they would say something, like just figuring out, okay, how can I make that a joke? And just hitting something like as fast as I can, and just kind of realizing, okay, what's everybody on Facebook saying? Okay, what's everybody on Twitch saying? Okay, these are some of the jokes that they kind of like. Then kind of like getting from there, just going out there and just being
working your chops in a different arena. Come on, son. That's what's up. We were just talking to Kamari about that, about how I've been lately putting myself in certain situations to where I know it's about to be, it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
But you know, just to see how I overcome in the end, how I actually get over the hump. Because every time I go into the situation, I'm like, I don't want to do this and I don't want to be here. I know how this is going to feel. I can just wait till something good comes. I don't have to.
It's like, I don't have to.
Fuck it. Let's get in there. Let's go ahead and get those feelings out of the way and see how you're going to deal with the situation. And every time I have to deal with this situation, it's always something bad on top of that. It's one thing that I got to go. I don't mind when I'm there, but when I got to go, it's like I don't want to.
Yeah.
And then when I get there, I want things to go smooth. But they never do. They never go smooth, nigga. And I'm like, God damn it. You gonna make me work. They make you work lately. And it has been fun, though. It has been a challenge, which I have been enjoying. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, man. This has been, hell yeah. Thomas, like, since you knew, this is something I do. I play a game of choices before we dip out of here. You got game 4 options, 4 choices. And I know this isn't going to be, I don't have to look up anything for you when I tell you these options and choices. Some people are like, what's a such and such? I was like, all right, I'll show you. All right, but you got 4 options and 4 choices. You got to be one, you got to raise one, you got to sell one, and you got to have relations with the other one.
Okay.
All right. And your options are a mermaid, a mogwai, a Mexican, and a manatee.
Okay. So what are the options?
Be one of them, raise one of them, sell one of them, and have relations with the other one.
All right. So I guess I would sell the Mogwai.
Okay.
I don't want any of that trouble. Because you would think there are 2 rules. Don't feed it past midnight and don't get it wet. You would think that would be very easy.
Very.
But they fuck it up every time. They fuck it up exponentially every time. So, like, I just don't want it.
I love your thought process. You immediately came like, okay, hold on. Let me think about this. I love the thinking. Yeah, everybody thinks. It's like, hold on. I see what you did here. Yeah. Okay.
So sell one.
Yeah.
You
sold
one. I got a beat one, raise one, and then fuck one.
Yeah.
And I still got mermaid, manatee, and
The Mexican. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, so I guess I'll be a manatee. Manatees are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have any that. I mean, except orcas, but like orcas be flipping boats. So like, I get taken out by an orca. I ain't mad.
Yeah, I mean, you can get ran over by a boat. That's
get hit by a boat.
Killing them. Yeah.
But then if that happens, the orca gets the boat. So then I just got
as revenge.
I got revenge. So that's cool. Now to raise a Mexican.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like they do like some like cool boxing shit, and then it's like that's my boy. I brought him up.
For
mis
like
padres.
Oh, it's okay. And so you fucking a mermaid.
Fucking a mermaid.
Hell
all day,
yeah,
every
that
day.
works. Yeah,
getting that mermussy.
That's perfect. Of course, why wouldn't you? You have a whole ukulele song about it.
Absolutely.
Oh, and it's on Spotify.
It's on Spotify or anywhere where you download music. The whole album, it's called Love Songs for Cryptids. Anywhere where you download music.
Hell yeah. Can I put this on the end of it?
Oh, absolutely.
Fuck yeah. Oh,
absolutely.
That makes it round off to be something even more beautiful. I got to remember to do that. Hold on. I'm going to note that, babe. We got to, never mind. I got it. All right. It's in here. I got it there.
It's in here.
I gotta just remember
I'll send
to do
you
that.
I'll send you a file on email.
Okay, that'll make me even remember even more.
There you go.
Okay, good. This is gonna be great. Well, hell yeah, man. Let everybody know where they can find you at, Thomas.
You can find me on Instagram at ukulelebrother. You can find my music everywhere you can download stuff. You can find me on Bandcamp at Thomas Jones, but it's all lowercase. If you do the normal way, capital T, capital J, that would be a completely different guy. That is not me. I'm all lowercase.
Hell yeah, man. Well, shit, this has been Tell Me a Joke, the guy out of Chasing a Dream. I have been your host of Maniacal Menace, Kyle Smith. Say the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. And until next time, keep dreaming, jokers. A joking dream. One of them.
Yeah.
I fuck it up and then I get it right for quite some time.
I've noticed
and
that.
then I fuck it up again. Oh, yeah. I don't know where it goes. But sometimes people's like, he's going to get it one day.
He'll get it.
I'm going to have it. Bye.
As I sail the 7 seas, I find that she's the only one for me, my castle in the sand. She's my pearl inside a clam. And as we had our very first kiss, her sweet allure I knew I could not resist. Her sweet siren song keeps me going on and on, but one day she decided to leave. She told me that her one true love was the sea. Who would expect her greatest secret kept? Well, she's a maiden from the depths. I should have guessed, because she only wore seashell bras. And and her hairpins were all made of lobster claws, and she never wanted to dance. And in her house I never found a pair of pants. She's got seaweed in her head and left scales inside the bed. And then there was a tale. Looking back, you know I probably should have guessed. No disrespect, but she could really hold her breath. And when we went to the aquarium, all the fish, she would talk to them like they're old friends. She'd get caught up in those plastic soda holders, and she was slippery and wet. When I go to hold her, how could I be so blind? How could I miss the signs when they were so clear? She'd get caught in oil spills, and when she'd sick, she would get green around her gills. Her hands were webbed with no nails. Her skin was grayish blue and pale. She's got treasure in a chest and this weird fear of nets. And then there was a tale. And then there was a tale. She's been gone for 3 years today, and I've been searching for her ever since that day. So still I search the 7 seas, 'cause I know she's the only one for me, my castle in the sand. She's my pearl inside a clam. And when we had our very first kiss, her sweet allure I knew I could not resist. Her sweet siren song keeps me going on and on. Her sweet siren song keeps me going on and on.